Hi everyone, it's Christina and I am back with part 4, still decorating. Okay, while the other video was uploading, I went ahead and I inked my edges and I put my tape on. And then I kind of figured out about where I wanted everything to go. So I am just going to try to whip through putting this decoration down so we can decide if pockets or what. And yeah, I just fling this stuff over. If y'all could see my whole desk or the floor around it, I have stuff piled up beside me from all the crafting I've been trying to get done for Christmas. Okay. And our burlap is ready to put on also. So hopefully we get to that in this video. We should. You know what? I really like this black and white. I didn't think I would. I didn't think I'd really want to use it. It kind of tones down the red and the green in it. But what I also like about it is you could come in here with some markers or some colored pencils and, you know, just pop you some color in that if you wanted. I don't plan on it, but you could. Okay, let's get this one down right here. Okay, that's done. Now I decided here to do burlap, and I went ahead and I glued the edges while we were done, while the other one was uploading, and it's stiff. I mean, these aren't going to come off. So I'm going to lay this right here, I think, to give it some texture. And I'm going to use my art glitter glue. Well, that needs to stay open. Move my cup over. Okay. And I just put me some down. I mean, make sure and put your thing back in it. I lost my pen that goes in it, so I just took a paper clip and made me one, and it works. Because I've already bought 2 of those pen sets, and I've lost both of the pens. So, alright, we got to hold this down until it sets a little. But once it sets, it is down. I love the texture that this adds to the page. And I probably should have done this last. Alright. Because I have to do this, and I'm afraid, well, I don't think it will. What did I do with this one? I don't know. I think what I was going to use was already being used. So I'm going to have to recut something there. Alright, and here I did not have another piece of paper because I didn't cut these. Or I cut them, I just cut them out wrong. See, I cut them out too small. So, I don't know why I did that. I had the measurements correct on the paper. I double checked. But I cut them out wrong. Just me. Alright. So, I am going to put this here. And I know for sure there'll be a pocket here. Definitely be a pocket. And that went on a little crooked. Oh. Hold on, never mind. He hung up. He must have just seen my husband pull up. My husband went to go pick the little kid up from, the 15-year-old up from work for me. This one's a little narrow, but I dealt with it. Okay, now this is going to go here. And I know there's going to be a pocket here to cover up where we had to take off that. I took off that tape without the undo. Alright, I think right here I'm going to try to find a piece of the white. Let me move all this. Like this. Okay. Let me just yank this up real quick. I'm not even going to open it all the way. Alright, this has to be 3 1/4 by 5 3/4. Okay. There's 5 3/4. Now we need 3 1/4. But you know, you could come in and you could, you know, glitter this up and sprinkle, you know, put some little, like, cinnamon dots, you know, some, not dots, but some cinnamon colored speckles or something on it, and it would look great. A little drink right there. Maybe do pumpkin latte, or my favorite is the chai tea latte hot. I also like the pumpkin latte, pumpkin pie latte, but the Thai tea latte is my favorite. And I'm about to do one. I don't get to have them very often, but every once in a while. Alrighty. I need to look right quick and see how many subscribers we're at before this video ends. No, I did not burnish that correctly. I just used my finger. Don't try this at home, kids. Me and my mess. Oh my goodness, I cut it too short. It needed to be 6 3/4. I cannot believe I just did that. Yeah, I can. I can believe it. That's not going to work. Let's see what's right around it. You know what? We don't have the red dots. So, I think I'm going to cut this down. Out with this again. This is what happens in my crafting world. I talk and lose total control of what I'm doing. Okay, so we want this part to be 3 1/4. See, I'm going to have to open it up to get to the 6 3/4. Let's do that part first. Okay, 6 3/4. by, what did I say? 3 1/4. Okay. Let's sync this back up. Sorry this is taking so long. I should have had this prepared a little better. Okay. This time I'll burnish it correctly, so I don't have to give the warning not to try this at home. All right. All right. Now, let's get to decorating. Let me get the other green ones. They are over here. Let's go ahead and slap these down right quick. That way every page is covered. Okay. Y'all can't feel this, but these are so stiff on the edges, and I love it. And because it's going to hold this texture right here, the imperfection, which I like. Some people don't. If you want to cut it off, trim it. I mean, if you're going to cut it off, I would do it before I art glitter glued my edges. Ah. Uh-oh. You know what? I got to pick what ribbon I want on this right quick, because once it's down, you can't do that. That's too green. No, I don't like that. I think I'll go with this. It's not really got the white in it, but okay, because we have got to get this down first. It's got to go under the burlap. So then if you're using one like I am, you need to make sure if you're using a glitter one, the glitter part is facing down when it goes under here. Okay. Now hold it down. I'm going to Fix my computer for just a minute, y'all. Check YouTube right quick and see. 47 subscribers. We only need 3 more. 3 more, and we'll have our little giveaway. Okay. Now I'm going to make this extra long because on the other one I cut it too short. So this one I'm going to make extra long, and then I will trim it at the end. I want to make sure I have enough bow space. All right, now this one. As y'all can tell, I don't really measure. It's not me. What would be the fun in that? What would be the fun? Make sure I get this right where I want it. Ah, stand up. Hold that down. Let it dry a little. All right. And I saw a couple of new Hinged albums that are not, they're not copyrighted. So I'm thinking I am going to learn them and then just let y'all do and start doing a couple albums like that. Because I really like the Hinges better than this, but I like this too. It all has its spot. Okay, your hands get all, look. Okay. That needs to dry. So we're going to set that. Oops. That'll be long enough. Okay, we'll set that aside for just a little bit. And we are going to figure out pockets. Let's see. We know we need a pocket on that one 8x8. Get this stuff out of the way. So, let's see, if it's 8x8, that means our paper was cut at 7 3/4. So we want this to be 8 3/4. Because you want to do an inch more lengthwise than what you wanted. So that when you do your score lines, it'll end up at the 7 3/4. Okay, and I like to do a 3.5 or 4-inch pocket, but because of this paper, I'm going to do a 3.5 inch pocket. Okay, now here's how you make your pockets. A little more glitter glue. Roll this baby down. I'll set this aside a minute. And where did my little, there it is, my little tool go? All right. On the 8 3/4 side, you're going to score, well, you're going to score at a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. You're going to go 1/2 inch this way, and then a 1/2 inch like this. You want to be sure and hold your paper to your board so it doesn't slide on you. And that's how we're going to make our pocket. So, let's put this up a minute. Then we're going to angle our edges. I don't know if that's what it's called or not. That's what I'm calling it today because like my mama likes to say, I'm not the one with the brain today. It's not my turn to have the brain. Must be my husband's turn. She'll say, well, Christina, I am not the one with the brain today. It's your daddy's turn to have the brain. You're going to fold these toward the bumpy side. And this will make pockets for any, if you just want a scrapbook page with a pocket, you could do something like this. Okay, I didn't angle these. Alright, now we're going to put the tape goes when you're on the folded side. You put it on the side folded over. Okay. Let's see how this is doing. I don't think it'll. That piece I didn't use that had the score tape on it has got everything sticking to it. Okay, I'll get that trash before I make a mess. Bigger mess with it. Okay, let's flip this over. Get our ribbon out of the way. And we wanted a pocket. Oh, our home. Right there. But I'm going to bring it down a hair because I want to cover up that spot. I'm videoing.
Oh, sorry. That's why you
Let's see, we want to ink this edge. Hey, one of y'all shut my door, please.
ready.
Yes. Well, shoot, that monkey. See, I told y'all when this stuff sets down, if it touches it, it is stuck to it. Okay, there's our pocket. Yay! We got it down. How do we want to decorate it? Let's see. We don't want to use this, or that, or that. So, let's see. What does that leave us? Not that. You know what? I wonder if I have a big enough piece of this left. That piece isn't big enough. Is this piece? No. It's not big enough either. Maybe I don't have a piece big enough for that. It's not looking like I do. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna scrap pieces here. This is what I got left of this paper. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. So, what to use, Can't use that. Can't use that. see. You know what? I didn't like none of that. Let's see. Is this burlap? No. I don't want to have to cut that one. I have enough of this. Yep. It's the only one I have enough of. So, I am going to cut this. I love you too, Bubba. And let's see, that is 7 3/4. So, 7 3/4 this way because of the picture. 7 1/2. You want to cut it back by 1/4. 7 1/2 by. Now let me cut this little piece right here off because I think I want this top part. I did that at 3 1/2, which will make it down to 3. So 2 1/4, 2 3/4. Look at that, almost perfect. And I'm bad about this. I will leave this out. I use it as my mat. Isn't that horrible? All right, let's ink these edges. Now then, if you want on the matting, you can use your ATG tape. Is that what AGT? Your advanced tape glider for this kind of thing. That's not going to have. I wouldn't for these because they're going to have stuff stuck to them. A lot of stuff. So you kind of want them to be kind of strong. Okay, we can put this down right here. All right, now I feel like I need some decoration because that's got to have some color. Let's see. So I tie the ribbon into it. No, that don't look right. That does not look right at all.